Good morning, class. So, starting with the next exercise, which is based on time and work. So, in this, there's a simple thing. Like if I say that Ram can do a piece of work in 3 days. Like he wants to construct a wall. This is a wall, and he wants to construct a wall, and he takes 3 days to construct this. Means first day he will complete 1/3 work, and then 1/3, and then 1/3. Yeah, so this doing work in 3 pieces, that is in 3 days, he will be able to complete the work. That is, his 1 day work would have been 1/3. That is, Ram can construct that wall in 3 days. That is, first day he will do 1/3 work, second day 1/3 work, and third day 1/3 work. So 1/3 plus 1/3, 1/3, it will make 3/3. That is one work. One means one complete work. Okay, means 1/3 work was done on the first day, 1/3 was on the other day, and 1/3 on the next day. So this means that whenever a person has to do a work in n days, when a person does a work in n days, okay, then 1 day work will be equals to 1/n. Okay, means on the first day he will do 1/n work, second day also 1/n, third day also 1/n. Means 1/n is the 1 day work that he will do. Means 1 is the total work and n is the number of days. Okay, like here he had to do work in 3 days. So on first day he did 1/3. In the same way, like A is a person, can do a work in 7 days. Okay, this means like if he too has to construct the wall, then on first day he will do 1/7 work, on the 7th day also, on the second day he will do 1/7 work, third day also 1/7, fourth day also 1/7. Means he will complete the work in 7 parts, doing 1/7 on each day. Okay, so 1 day work will be equals to 1/7. Means in 1 day he will do 1/7 of the total work. Okay, so moving forward, we need to calculate number of days required. Means this is the second thing, number of days required to complete a work. Okay, this is equals to work to be done, means work that you have to do upon 1 day work. Means how much days will a person take to complete a work will be equals to work to be done upon 1 day work. Like here the 1 day work of A was 1/7. 1 day work of A was 1/7. So work left is complete work. He has to do complete work. So one work left was 1. Okay, 1 was the total work. So always remember the total work is always equals to 1. You have to complete one work. Then half is done or 2 by 3 is done. That is different thing. Then work to be done is 1 upon that means work to be done means the total work left to be done. So work left to be done was 1. So 1 upon 1 day work means 1 upon 1 by 7 will be equals to 7. So that is number of days that A will take to do a work is 7. Means this is always reciprocal. Number of days required is always equals to 1 by the 1 day work. If the work left is complete, means the whole work is left, then this can be directly reciprocal. Other way, if you are given the work left and the 1 day work of a person, then you can calculate the number of days required to complete the work by work to be done upon 1 day work. So remember, this is important. Okay, this will be used in further questions also. Always remember, if 1 day work of B is equals to 1 by n, then total days required by B will be n days. This is always reciprocal to each other. So this is our first question. The question says that A can do a piece of work in 7 days and B can do the work in 6 days. If they are working together, how much days will they take? Means if they work together, how much days they can completely complete the work if they work together. Like solution will be A can do work in equals to 7 days. A can do a piece of work in 7 days, then A's 1 day work will be equals to 1 by 7. Same way, B can do work in equals to 6 days, then B's 1 day work will be equals to 1 by 6. Means if we see A and B are working together, then in one day if they work together, the total work that will be done working together will be 1 by 7 plus 1 by 6. Means this was done by A and this was done by B and they work together, so the total work done in that day will be equals to 1 by 7 plus 1 by 6. That is A and B together 1 day work. Means if they work together, their 1 day work will be equals to 1 by 7 plus 1 by 6. That is, means they work together na. Yeah, so they are doing the same work. If A is doing 1 by 7, B is doing 1 by 6, then totally together they will do 1 by 7 plus 1 by 6 in that first day itself. Okay, here its LCM will be 42. 6 plus 7, that is 13 by 42. Okay, means their 1 day work was equals to 13 by 42. Okay, then as told before, if 1 day work is given, then total number of days required will be equals to reciprocal of 1 day work. Then number of days required by A and B together to complete the work will be equals to 42 by 13 days. Okay. Next question here is question number 4 from your exercise. Radha can embroider a shawl in 10 days. Means Radha can embroider a shawl in 10 days. Saroj can embroider the same shawl in 12 days. If they work together, how much days will they take to embroider 10 such shawls? We have to find the days required to embroider 10 such shawls if they work together. So first we have to calculate how much days will they take to embroider one shawl if they work together. Means this is for one shawl. Can embroider a shawl in 10 days, means they can embroider one shawl in 10 days. Means Radha can embroider shawl in 10 days. So Radha's one day work will be equals to 1 by 10. Then Saroj can embroider shawl in equals to 12 days. Saroj's one day work 1 by 12. Okay, then what next? How much time would they take working together? Saroj and Radha's work. Saroj and Radha working together one day work. If they work together, their one day work will be equals to one day work of Saroj plus one day work of Radha, means 1 by 10 plus 1 by 12. So together they can do this work in one day. LCM will be 60. 6 plus 5 means 11 by 60. So Saroj and Radha can embroider one shawl in 60 by 11 days. Okay, they can embroider one shawl together in 60 by 11 days. Okay, if they work together, they will embroider a shawl in 60 by 11 days, one shawl. So one shawl takes 60 by 11 days, then 10 shawls we have to calculate for 10 shawls, then 10 shawls equals to 60 by 11 into 10 days. They embroidered one shawl in 60 by 11 days, so 10 shawl they will take 60 by 11 into 10 days, that is 600 by 11 days. That is, you have to convert it into mixed fraction. So 550, it will be 50, and then 54 whole 6 by 11 days. So here is a question that says A can do a piece of work in 80 days. Means A can do work in equals to 80 days. Then one day work of A will be equals to 1 by 80. Okay, this was from the first line. He works at it for 10 days. A works for 10 days. Okay, so work completed by A in 10 days is equals to, in 10 days, in one day he completes the 1 by 88th of the work. Then he works for 10 days. That is, each day he is doing 1 by 80 work. That is how much work is done by him in 80 days. In 10 days, he completes 1 by 8th of the work. This is done. This work is done by A in 10 days. Means he worked for 10 days on it and then he left. And then B alone is doing the work. Okay. So A has done this much work. So work left was equals to 1 complete minus 1 by 8. That is 7 by 8 of the work was still left. If we take 1 down and take 8 as the LCM, you will get 7 by 8. Then work left means A is working for 10 days, then he is completing 1 by 8 of the work. Okay. Then he leaves. Then what was the work left? 7 by 8 of the work was left. That is done by B. Okay. B finishes the work alone. B alone finishes the remaining work. So remaining work. This is remaining. Okay. Number of days B works equals to 42 days. B takes 42 days to complete the remaining work. It's not that he is completing the whole work in 42 days. It's the 42 days are the days required to complete the 7 by 8th of the work, not the complete work. This is the 7 by 8th of the work. Okay, he is taking 42 days to complete 7 by 8th of the work. So as per a formula given in the starting, that number of days required, we don't know the B's 1 day work or B's total time required to complete the work. It's just the for the remaining work. Okay. Number of days required was equals to work left, work to be done, or work left upon 1 day work. Yeah. We don't know B's 1 day work. So number of days B take was 42. Work left was 7 by 8. And then upon 1 day work of B. This was for B. Yeah, this whole stuff is for B. So 1 day work of B is equals to 7 by 8 into 42. That is 1 by 48. Okay. So 1 day work of B is 1 by 48. Okay. What further? 1 day work of B was 48. So if B alone had to complete the full work, he would have taken 48 days to complete the work. Whole work. Okay. If he is working alone, he will take 48 days. As this is 1 day work, and in the starting I have told the reciprocal of 1 day work is equal to number of days required to complete the work. So here the question asks, in how much time will A and B working together? Look, if A and B are working together, then how much days will they take? So for working together, we always add up the 1 day work of both the persons. Okay. A and B together. 1 day work equals to 1 day work of A, that is 1 by 80, plus 1 day work of B, that is 1 by 48. Okay. It was 1 by 80 plus 1 by 48. Okay. The LCM here is 240. This is 3 plus 5, that is 8 by 240. This is 3 30. So 1 by 30. So 1 day work of A and B working together is 1 by 30. That is number of days required to complete work by A and B together is 30 days. This is our answer. Okay.